Previously on Mizzurna Falls.
I found Kathy in front of a big tree. There were signs that someone had set a fire nearby.
A fire? So Kathy wasn't alone?
That's what I think. It's possible Kathy met someone in the forest and then a bear attacked her. First, we have to find out what Kathy died of. Then we can worry about what she was doing in the forest.
About Kathy's cause of death. It was shock, wasn't it? Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense. Is that really what she died of? You have certain memories too, don't you? The ones that pop into your head after years and years of having forgotten them. Vivid and clear.
It was right when Father Barton entered. I leaned into Kathy, and I said, "Kathy, don't worry. Father Barton has come for you." And then Kathy's eyes rolled over towards the father, and I thought everything was going to be all right. But just when I started to relax, Kathy screamed.
I doted on her like she was my own flesh and blood ever since I adopted her 12 years ago. The first time I saw her, I swore to give her a happy life. Now she's dead, and Emma is missing. I always had the feeling that one day Emma would leave and go far away. One time, Emma brought me along to wolves.
At one time, this guy was being real persistent, so Emma stabbed him in the thigh with a fork.
Emma was wasted. I was shocked. I tried to take her home, but this creepy guy was there. But Emma got rid of him.
She's had a bit of a reputation here ever since.
That's what I realized. There's another Emma I don't know. Today's Kathy's funeral, isn't it? I'm thinking of going. What about you? I'll go too. Want me to give you a ride there? It's alright, I'll walk. Let's meet at the cemetery. Alright. And now the mystery continues. Day 2 of Mizzurna Falls. We just woke up out of bed. It's 5 in the morning. And we have a funeral. I mean, the funeral's in a few hours. Oh, this is the bathroom. None of the bathrooms so far have had any kind of function. Oh, well, hold on. Is this a David Cage game? We're taking a shower. All right, shower taken. I'm betting that does nothing. It's just there for, you know, the realism, the immersion. Yeah, got from Uncle Nas. Had it for years, still going strong. Anything on the TV? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's the dog out there. That's the dog. They don't have a dog house or anything. Probably should build one. Alright, so I assume that everyone's going to be at the funeral. Maybe we'll get some leads. But you saw what seemed like our most likely leads. Where's our car, do you think? Father Barton seems oh, there it is. Father Barton seems a little suspicious, wouldn't you say? Kathy died when the person who has been raising her walked into the room. Died of shock death. And having played Illbleed, we know what leads to shock death. It's your heart rate gets way too high. All right, so funeral surely is going to be at the church. Where else would it be? The sound of wind. So I don't know if anyone's up and around right now, because we don't know what anyone's schedules are. That's the thing, isn't it? I suppose you're supposed to play it multiple times to get an idea of where everyone is, where they go, what they do. We've done a little tailing of people now and again during day 1, but this is day 2. I was kind of wondering that. I wonder if you decided you were going to do a playthrough where you were just gonna tail someone for the entire 7 days just to see what their schedule is like. How much useful information would you get from that? And if the person you so happen to tail, oh yeah, that's cut off. If the person you so happen to tail, if that was the culprit, would they lead you to Emma? Things to think about. Alright, yeah, so that's blocked off, so I guess we're gonna go the long way. I wonder why it's like that. I wonder if there's gonna be a part in the game where we have to get somewhere in a hurry, and that's gonna be an inconvenience, the fact that the road's blocked off, because I don't know why else they would do that. So I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I did look up how long the game is supposed to last, and I believe it said that it goes until midnight, December the 31st. That's all the time we have to solve a murder. I guess if we get to that date and we haven't figured it out, we're gonna end the game, and it's gonna just say, well, I never figured that out. And then you take the notes that you've built up. And then you start another playthrough. Right, you need to take that turn right there. Oh, that would be Winona calling. So we got this call at the end of the last session, but I started from when we woke up, so we're getting this call now. Yep, I'm heading over there right now. I have much grief to grieve, so I'm gonna get there hours earlier. Well, you know, they always say that the criminal goes to the scene of the crime and whatnot. I mean, the church is maybe not the scene of the crime, but maybe the culprit will show up because they will enjoy seeing Kathy's funeral and knowing that no one knows that they're responsible. And when I say the murderer is going to show up, I mean a bear. Like a bear is going to show up. Actually, hold on. This part goes to the residential houses over here. Need to go the other way to head to the church. Yeah, I don't know if anyone lives here. There's like a little spot on the map with a bunch of small houses. We checked this out last time, but none of the doors did anything. So I wonder if there is anything here. If anyone's house is here that we could visit. I don't know if anyone's going to be here now. You know, last time we got a phone number. I wonder who... We don't know whose house that is. But I wonder if... Whoever it is, I wonder if they're awake. Let's see. Phone number was... Square, square, cross square. That's Morgan. Okay, hold on. Let's bring up the notes. So here's what we figured out so far. Okay, we know this is Morgan's phone number. Square, square, cross square. Morgan here. Oh, Matthew, I was just about to leave. It's time for the bear hunt. What? I thought it was time for the funeral? I mean, it's gonna be like a 9:30. I know it's not 9:30, but surely a bear hunt. Do we have time to hunt bears? No, I cannot come on the bear hunt? Okay. Okay, so the people are getting together to see if they can locate this killer bear. I guess I'm not allowed to go. It probably would be useful to see where Morgan goes to do this bear hunt, though. Door's locked. Anyone around? Because even if they're not going to let me hunt bears, it would be good to know where one might be able to go to hunt a bear. So I saw a police car driving past us on the way. I guess that was probably him. I guess it's probably here, isn't it? Barrow Forest, that's probably where they're hunting bears. So, the funeral, you'd think it's at the church, right? That's usually how it goes. You have the funeral at the church, and then you go to the cemetery. They didn't say where it would be, did they? I mean, for all I know, maybe it's just gonna be at the cemetery. That's not how funerals usually work. Never mind. You have the funeral at the church, and then you have the procession that goes to the cemetery. I guess we're gonna skip that part. And I bet they're gonna just skip the whole fancy dinner afterwards, too, right? You're supposed to have the big fancy dinner after the funeral. Bet we're not even gonna do that, are we? Well, before we head to the cemetery, let me go to the forest and see if the cops are there and anyone else going on a bear hunt, just to confirm that is indeed the place where they are going to hunt bears. Hey, where are you going? You're looking suspicious. I mean, I don't think these are named characters. If they were, we would totally tail them. No, let's Can't get there from here. I mean, this is the cemetery. We could get out here. See if anyone's... I don't know if anyone's going to be here yet. Cemetery. We got this low-angle camera here. What do you suppose those cars over there are for? We are looking in the direction of hospital. Does not seem like anyone's here yet. And this door is not real. This is hospital. So let's keep going around. You know, they mentioned the funeral's today, but they mentioned that Kathy's body was in one of the rooms in the lower level of the hospital on day 1. I wonder if we could get in there. I mean, what would we even find? We don't even know what we're looking for. But I wonder if we could get in there. There's some cars here. Is there a bear hunt happening? Yeah, there's a cop car. Magnificent parking job. Yeah, this is the woods. I don't think I can actually walk in there. Let's just pull the car back a little bit. Oh, no, you can. Okay. Alright, so we never actually went in here. But it looks like that car is going to prevent... Oh, no, I can't... Okay, they're probably not going to let me in here. Hello, officer. Mornings are so cold. I really need to take a leak. Ugh, not again. Yeah, isn't that terrible? The sound of that running water. Can't hold it. Maybe we could offer him, like, a nice, refreshing drink. I don't know if there's anything we can do. Or is this, like, a scheduled thing, where at a certain time he's just gonna have to take a piss? There's a bear in there. I hate the cold. Why can't someone else... I'll take your place. I'll do it. I can absolutely take your place while you take a piss. I mean, there are people over there, so I'm assuming they would not let me into the forest. I mean, he is saying something different, but it's also now the same thing repeatedly. I wonder if they go home at night. They'll go home. Could we go in the forest at that point? Maybe we could. Maybe if they can't stay here forever. I mean, probably going into the woods with the killer bear at night with no one around is not a good idea. But I don't feel like Matthew is a man about good ideas. I suppose I can look at this. So, I assume that we could identify whose car this is if we knew. Like, this car over here, this is Morgan's, right? Like, we can't identify by license plates or anything. But, like, I assume we'd know who is in the forest if we identify their cars. Well, I guess we can't go in. Though maybe we should return here at night. Alright, so we could go to the cemetery. What's this little... I think that's Cohen's house. That little bit right there. Just having a look around. Or maybe that's Cohen's house in there. Oh, I know it's not his house. We've been here, but we couldn't go in. It's still locked. Whatever this is. It's not actually giving us a name of this area. I can't tell what this place is that we're looking at. Or how we might open it. Like, even if we wanted to ask, Morgan for the key, we couldn't because we don't even know what this place is. Aren't there a couple cars here now? It's so sad. We're all very torn up about it. Well, I only see cars. I don't see people. Oh, there's some people. I wasn't friends with Kathy, but it's still so sad. How sad. A girl so full of hope dying so young. Do we know Liz? I forget if we know Liz. Oh, it's terribly sad. We must keep on living. Poor Sarah. Oh, I pray Emma is safe. Is this the tombstone? It doesn't seem like we can look at it. Alright, let's keep an eye open for suspicious activity. I mean, there's only 3 people here. And they're not doing anything. But they might be suspicious. Caw, indeed. Well, it's supposed to be 9:30, right? Where is everyone? I mean, her family should be here anyway. Well then, everyone... Is this really everyone? We are gathered here today to see Kathy Flannery safely into the kingdom of heaven. I like how we were caught mid-step there. Caw. Okay, there's someone else here. There's a couple other people. We are gathered here today to see Kathy Flannery say, Heavenly Father, may you bless and keep this child. May she rest in peace. Amen. Is that it, Father?
Matthew, do you know that girl?
No. Isn't she a friend of Kathy's?
We might be able to ask her about Kathy.
Is that why you came here?
No, of course not. I just think that there's some link between Kathy and Emma. Something we don't know about.
What? Oh yeah, she was by the taco truck, I think. You two weren't Kathy's friends, were you?
No.
Thought so. That girl didn't have any friends. Or anyone she could trust. How did you know Kathy? It's not like we were all that close. I just gave her someone to talk to. I'm going. I don't like early mornings.
Wait.
Winona, you should stay away from that girl. She's a bad sort who goes out partying night after night.
But she seemed to know Kathy well.
Did she? As far as I know, they had no connection at all. What's her name? Didn't you look at her profile? A portrait? Says it at the bottom. Loretta. No idea where she lives. Matthew, Winona, thanks for coming today. If Kathy had friends like you when she was still alive, she might have been a happier girl. She just walked right through that tree and that tombstone. Okay, hold on. So I guess we should put down Loretta. New? Kathy? Bad girl parties at night. And I've seen her by the taco truck. I guess she works at the taco truck. It's terribly sad. We must keep on living. Poor Sarah. I hope pray Emma is safe. Alright, that's the funeral. I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot of activity happening, but then doesn't seem like Kathy knew that many people. Hey, are you walking home? You don't have to walk home, you know. Wonder if Sarah's feeling any better yet. I'm worried about her. I'm going to the park. You want me to drive you to the park? I could just drive you to the park. No? Didn't mean to pull that out, but sure. Hello? Stein residence? Oh, Morgan. No, he's not back from work yet. When he does come home, all he talks about is work. Just yesterday, he was saying how suspicious that Mel boy is. Well, this case is unprecedented. Who is this, by the way? I probably shouldn't just shouldn't start talking when I pick up the phone. I don't even know who it is I'm talking to. Alright, I guess I should put that down as well. Hold on. Mel. Morgan thinks is suspicious. I think Mel was the guy in the leather jacket. Alright, I wanted to, look at map. I mean, sure, we can just go to the park. We can just do that. What a reckless driver. You can just get it. You can just get in. You just get in the car. You don't have to phase through the car. See? Now you're in the car. Man, she's got to be real fit. Just walking it's a small town, but still. Aiton Farm? Aylin Farm? Mills. Oh, we haven't seen that, have we? Like this bit of the map. I don't think that house was there. Was it because Mel was mentioned? There's some people here. Hello. Please try to understand what it's like for us. Boss, we demand renovations. Please try to understand. Boss, we demand. Who's the boss? Who are you talking to? There's no one here. Knock, knock. There's no one here? I mean, they're talking to someone. They're saying someone that they need the renovations. That's locked. Alright, so nameless characters are begging the boss for renovations. Mel's room. Man, that's the house they're standing in front of. Is Mel actually a rich kid? Has a rich family? Looking like it. I don't know if Mel drives, but if he does, is this his car? We've only met Mel a couple of times in like a diner and a bar. He wore a leather jacket. He had a bad attitude towards us. But maybe he's actually well-to-do? Morgan does think he's suspicious, though. I guess we might as well head to the park and see what Winona's doing there. Man, just think, right now, somewhere on the map, someone relevant is doing something important. We just don't know who and we don't know where. But somewhere, something's happening. You know that. You know they are. You know it is. That's how this game works, apparently. If you know who's doing what, you know where to go. But if I don't know where to go, well, stuff's happening, and I don't know where and when. This is, well, there's Sheriff's Department. We got like a little bunch of houses around us here. Such inconsiderate drivers. Hello, are you a person? Good morning, officer. You are not a person. Okay. Just wanted to check. I cannot check the mailbox. Right, that's the entrance to the park. Riverside Park. Theme of sadness. theme of pondering death and mortality. Winona, are you here? It doesn't look like she's here. Maybe she's still walking. I don't know, it just seemed like... Oh, yeah, here she comes. I could have given you a ride. It would have been fine. Emma, I wish I could have been there for you. I was no help to her. None at all. Alright, so she's just going to ponder that here. Why do you keep coming here? Did Emma like to come here? Alright, well, the funeral was our scheduled thing for today. So, what should we do? I guess we could head to the sheriff's. It's close by. This morning's bear hunt has left me feeling uneasy. Did they find any clues about Emma? I guess the bear hunt is over. Maybe we could try to get in there now. Sorry, you can't come back here. If you want something, please come to the... Okay, Mary Lou's not letting me pass by. Hello, Mary Lou. What is it? If you want to discuss the case, you should talk to Sheriff Morgan. Alright, we spoke with Morgan at the beginning of the game. Maybe we have something else we can talk about now. That's locked. Make sure you drive carefully. Don't go mowing down any pedestrians. Look, I've tried. I cannot, apparently. So I guess you have nothing to worry about. You shouldn't be wandering around here like this. Well, I need to wander somewhere. This is as good as a place of any. Ah, yes, the bathroom. Is Morgan here? We can see him sitting at his desk. Where was Morgan sitting? I mean, it's been a while since that tryout. And nothing in the waiting area. So is the bear hunt over, or is it not over? Like that we can see him standing in there. Oh, no, I can't now. I did before. Well, we do have his number, well, his home number anyway. He won't be home before midnight. Wow. Stays out late, doesn't he? I guess we could go back to the forest and see if anyone is there. What if someone's at the cabin across the river right now? What if someone's there and we don't know? It could be happening. It could be happening right now. So, I mean, clearly at this point, the main obstacle in the game is that we really don't know where anything is happening or who anyone is doing in any sense of the word. This is the hospital. Oh, that's Cohen's car. Okay, he drives this red one. He did the bad parking job at the forest. Well, if he's here, maybe the hunt's over. Hi, Matthew. What's up? Are there really bears roaming around this time of year? Normally they'd be hibernating, but occasionally some fail to gather enough food and enter hibernation late. Those ones end up getting stressed and become dangerous. It's not impossible that they'd attack a human. If Emma and Kathy were together, then maybe that means ... Still, bears aren't normally the kind of animal to eat humans. All it did was wound Kathy. If Emma was also attacked by the bear, I'm sure we would have found her nearby as well. Matthew, thank you for your concern. I should take better care of my health from now on. Matthew, later, okay? Later. Alright, so... Nothing has been learned from the bear hunt. Maybe that's just because Matthew has not hunted bears. Maybe that's the key to all this. You need the right person for the job, and that person is Matthew. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's a phone number? That's a wrong number. Oops. Well, the cars are not here anymore. Alright. Oh, there's still a cop here? Keeping track? Well, he's not standing in front of it anymore. We don't know what's in these woods. You be careful. Okay. Yeah, we can just go in now. I'm going in, and I'm going to find Emma. I'm going to drag her out of here. And there's a... Okay, this door's not real. Alright, we're entering the real country of woods and repose. Oh, 2 bridges. The map doesn't say anything, does it? Yeah, it just shows us at that location. So, no map for us. Alright, well, I can't see what that says, but clearly it's saying we can't go that way. Alright, the trail ends here, so I guess we're just going through some trees now. Anything in that log? There we go. So it doesn't seem like it's a large area. It just, there's a bunch of trees in the way. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's the bridge. Alright, this is the first bridge where the cop car is, so we just came back around through there. Oh, no, that's a solid wall. Don't think I can get through that. Alright, there is another bridge over there, but this cliff face is in the way. The majesty of nature. Hey, that's the titular Mizzurna Falls. All right, we saw it. We saw the falls. I wonder if there's a secret cave behind that waterfall. There's always supposed to be, isn't there? I wonder if we can get, like, an axe and chop this open. I can't interact with it. Yeah, there is a cave on the other side of this. There is an ominous cave on the other side of this. And I cannot open this door, this gate. Maybe I could ask the cops if maybe they could open up the gate so we could explore the ominous cave. Has anyone even thought to look for Emma in the ominous cave? Because, you know, I suspect, you know, that maybe they haven't. Maybe they haven't gone in there. No, I don't think I can walk up this. It's kind of hard to tell where you can and can't walk in this forest. I don't think I can walk up there. Well, I don't know if there's anything for us to find. Feel like that we've walked everywhere that we can walk. And that takes us back to the cop car. All right, so the thing that we discovered in the forest park is that there is an ominous cave where there may or may not be an Emma, but we can't get in there because of a gate. It doesn't let me look at the gate. It doesn't let me interact with the gate. Is there a way for me to open that gate? As of right now, it seems like the answer is no. Will there ever be a way to open the gate? Don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. I was not getting an icon before. I guess this is a real door. And we can go in. Hello? If you want to hunt bears, wait until everything's been sorted out. I still think there's something in the forest. Cohen, have you looked in the cave? I don't necessarily want to hunt bears. But do you know of a way past that one gate? Ooh, shotgun shells. Is there a shotted gun to be found? Let's look at the fire. We can see our cars outside. Maybe the reason I can come in now is because Cohen's here. But not getting anything else for that. Okay, let's just bring up some notes. Let's see. Mysterious, in my miscellaneous section, I have mysterious cabin across the river. Forest has a mysterious cave locked by gate. I wish we could ask if anyone has searched the cave. By the way, what does the sign say? Well, okay, yeah. Barrow Forest, be kind to nature. I feel a little frustrated that there's a big obvious cave, and we just can't get to it. Alright, so Morgan's not here, and he wasn't at the station, and he gets home at midnight, so maybe he's patrolling around? Maybe let's head to the diner to get a glass of milk. Here's the hospital. I mean, I guess we could just see if anyone here wants to talk. There are a couple characters, at least, that should be at the hospital. Where can I get some cigarettes? Well, I don't have any of those. I'm too young, ma'am. But she is a named character. Hi there. Unlike these nurses. Dr. Samuel, do you have a moment? Who are you? Matthew Williams. I came to Kathy's room earlier with Morgan. Oh yeah, you're the kid Morgan brought. I want to know what happened in her room earlier. When Kathy kicked the bucket. Yes. All I know is that Kathy seemed to be in a fugue state, then suddenly screamed and died. Well, to put it simply, Kathy died of shock. You know she was attacked by an animal, right? What I think is that Kathy experienced last night was terribly traumatic for her. Then later, a flashback of that trauma was caught off by some trigger, resulting in her death. What kind of trigger? That's the question. Some snow falling off the roof outside the window, Morgan's ugly... I think we have had this conversation before. Oh, but did we get the soft lock after this? Maybe we got it after, that's why we're seeing this again. The only people inside that room were you, Morgan, Father Barton, and James. There was a nurse there, too. Nurse? The head nurse. She works in the nurse center. Are you finished now? I am a busy man, you know. Yes, thank you. Anything happens, come see me for a consultation. Yes, perfectly healthy. Perfectly healthy. Okay, so the conversations we had at the hospital last time have not happened because we got the soft lock. That's right. Which means we have not had a conversation with him either. Kathy's cause of death, it was shock. Is that what she died of? Memories. Vivid and clear. Same thing. But the trigger has to be something connected with the memory. Kathy was attacked by a bear. What can make her flash back to a bear? Something clearly did. What could it be? Only Kathy could tell you what that was about. Good luck, detective. Alright, well, a few people walked in, and according to him, seeing one of those people triggered a traumatic memory of being attacked by a bear, and she died of shock death. One of them was the priest. Is the head nurse here? That's the head nurse. Were you in Kathy's room? We did get this. Sudden trigger. Someone pulled her devil trigger. And Father Barton, Kathy, don't worry, Father Barton is here. Kathy's eyes rolled over towards the father. Everything's going to be all right, but Kathy screamed. Seeing him too much of a relief? It's a tragedy. Hi there. I don't know if it matters for us to have the conversation. Like, is it enough for me, the player, to have the knowledge, or does Matthew have to have the knowledge? Is it important for him to have that conversation? Well, no one in here. We still don't know who wanted to talk to Matthew when we left the hospital, when we got the soft lock. Who knows, maybe it will happen again when we leave here today. Also, probably would be worthwhile to go back and rewatch Kathy's death scene. I mean, we were not in the room when she died, but according to the nurse, we were told what happened. Some people walked into the room. She looked at who walked into the room. She screamed and died. Probably would be worthwhile to review that. Cannot talk to him. I guess he is not real. Oh, no, hold on. Absurd! I came to talk to the head doctor. He told me he's too busy to be disturbed. It's not absurd. Doctors are very busy. I'd like to get a look at your girlfriend. Bring her here with you next time. I mean, sometimes she gets in the car and sometimes she doesn't. Okay, hold on. Let me do this before I leave. It's pausing. That's what happened when it's soft locked. It's paused like this, and then we got a cutscene. Okay, no. No one's calling us. I wonder if it's something that would only happen at night, or something that would only happen on day 1. Could go either way. I don't suppose there's anyone else at the cemetery right now. Maybe someone who feels guilt. No, I don't mean that. Didn't mean to do that. Maybe someone who feels guilty. Oh, that's a phone number. You're through to the auto garage. Has your car run into some trouble? No. Can our car break down? I'm driving like my car can't break down. I should probably put that down. Phone numbers. Auto repair. Triangle. 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 trying. Not that. This. Well, maybe it's about if you run out of fuel. It doesn't seem like there is a durability meter or anything. So maybe if you just are not conscious of fuel and you run out, I guess that's what that's for. But like I was saying, I don't suppose there's anyone here looking at Kathy's grave because they feel guilty? No. No, there's not. I mean, we could just hang out here all day, every day, until someone comes by, and then we walk out behind them and say, "So it is true that a murderer always returns to the scene of the crime." What? Matthew, what are you talking about? Here's Diner. I always come around this time. A little quieter in here. Someone else just came in, didn't they? They vanished. Jeez. What's up? I can't get into contact with Mel. He must be out walking somewhere. Mel's... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me just get up, and then do this, and the yellow? Matthew. Winona, what's up? I just heard from Mary Lou. Someone broke into Emma's house. Huh? A burglar? I'm worried about Sarah. I'm going to Emma's house right now. Alright, me too. Okay, never mind. We'll have to eat some other time. Or maybe not. Do we ever actually have to eat? I don't think we do, but there's Lorraine. Lorraine works at the diner. I'm pretty sure we also saw her at the taco truck. Or maybe that was someone else. But we know Lorraine works here anyway. Alright, so... Emma's house is not far away. Okay, it's a little bit. Right there. Gotta wait for them to cross the road. Gotta obey the rules of the road. So let's just make sure we're facing in the right direction. We are not. Let's turn around. Sorry, ma'am. Music in this game does not have much variety, as I'm sure you've noticed. Like, there's no sense of urgency as we drive to Emma's house here. Emma's house is one of these, right? Oh yeah, the cops are here. Whoop, sorry, Winona. Not that. Matthew, what's going on? Just got here. Morgan's getting the info inside right now. Morgan! You vanished. Where did you go? There you are. I heard someone broke into Emma's room? Yeah, but it seems nothing's actually gone missing, and Sarah didn't actually see the burglar. Possible that stress over Emma has made her imagine things. So it could be nothing actually happened? Oh, I don't know. There's no proof anyway. Go and talk to Sarah. Hear the poor thing out. Are you all right? Yes, thank you. You said there's been a break-in. Well, I didn't see the burglar or anything, but I could sense someone's presence in Emma's room. That and the window was open a little, too. Is anything missing? I don't know. Emma hated us going in her room. We don't really know what it's like in there. Stinks to high heaven, though, I can tell you that. Can I take a look? Yes, I'll go with you. Ah. Okay, let's take a look at her room. Which room is it? It's not this one. Is it this one? Wow, it's very white. Did Emma just hate color? I'm sorry I worried you. I'm fine now. I mean, I say, did she hate color? We don't know if she's dead. She's just missing. Probably mauled by a bear. This desk. Sarah, wasn't this desk closed before? You're right. I'm sure it was closed. Is anything missing? This desk. Same thing. Let's open a drawer. It's empty. Matthew, that drawer. Huh? It's always locked. What's kept in it? Of course, it's her diary. I tried to open it one time and Emma blew up at me. So her diary's missing. We should discuss this with Morgan. You're right, but why take her diary? Why indeed? Can I look at that photo? It doesn't seem like it. Well, I mean, I guess we might as well try the remaining door. It's not a real door. I like how some of the doors are not real, but the ones to the bathrooms are always real. And there's never anything in the bathrooms. It looks like Morgan left. I'm worried about Sarah. Is she gonna be alright? I guess you're gonna go talk to Sarah. Hmm? Yeah? Mm-hmm. It's just holding the note for a while. It's holding the note. It'll get there. It'll get there. It'll get there. Maybe it won't get there. Maybe it won't. There is, I'm not sure what the hotkey is to hold on a second. I know there's a hotkey for it. But where's that hotkey? Around here somewhere. Why doesn't this say what the hotkey is? Okay. Huh? No, I guess we are past the buffer point. I guess we're past the buffer point for rewinding. Unfortunate. Well, I mean, we saved after we left the hospital. So, we didn't do that much after the hospital. Like, what happened after the hospital. I think we drove to the diner and then almost ate something, and then we got called here. So there really wasn't that much that happened. It won't take long to actually just go back to that and play back up to this. So at least there's not that much to do. But yes, I did forget to map the rewind button key to an actual key. But I've done that now. So next time this happens, hopefully we can be faster on the draw. What do you think caused the soft lock? Well, this is not a soft lock, is it? No, this is just a lock. This is a hard lock. This is a freeze. So what do you think caused that? Basically what happened is I left the house, I talked to Winona, Winona walked into the house, I tried to leave the area, Matthew then automatically looked at the house, and we got like a text box with nothing in it, and then we got this. So did something start to happen at the same time I was leaving? Questions upon questions upon questions. What we do know is that Emma's diary is missing, and we have to find out. Okay, so main question, why would a bear steal her diary? Maybe there's more to this bear than meets the eye. We should probably make a note of that. Let's see. Emma. Diary has been stolen. By bear? Maybe. Also, so far I was thinking that, unlike Twin Peaks, this game seems like it's trying to be very grounded and realistic, but then we have that scene where Sarah says that she sensed someone. So, I don't know, maybe we will go in a supernatural element. I don't know if we're going in a supernatural direction. I kind of thought that we weren't, but maybe we actually are. We will see as we continue on with Mizzurna Falls, Country of the Woods and Repose.